So I just got out of there. I think my equipment doesn't have anything I can change that's mastered. Gotta practice fighting here.
Oh,
See
it's
it works.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
What's up, Concert?
You better be ready.
So,
1, 2.
things.
Not even worth my time.
Ah, there was one there. Those just respawn every time you pass through a screen, so it's really convenient. I don't know what to do with the parts of random things yet, but I'm getting them. Comfy grass. I don't think we do anything yet. But luck favors the prepared. Do you want a separate mic to make fun of this game? I don't think it's trouble. Not yet. Alright, talk. Yeah. You should turn that off.
Hello.
Alright. Alright, it's up to the stream to tell me if you can hear Mrs. Cab.
Okay.
This is Dial's tale. Did you really kill him?
We found him dead in a lake of tar. This is all we could bring back.
Is that so?
You
Dial's
can
Tale
doubt
will
me
be
all
the
you
next
like,
Disney
but I brought you the
franchise.
demon's body. Who else can say that?
True enough.
Good. Get to work on my ship then.
I'm afraid we can't. We still need Lady Teresa's permission first.
I'm in a hurry. It would be much worse for you if she knew who the real smugglers were.
You wouldn't!
It's a trade. Repair the ship on the beach, and I'll sail away quietly.
Very well. I'll find you your shipwrights. We'll see you at the shore.
You push the button and there's no red light there. Right?
Hey, Velvet. This
Yeah,
would be a
the red light
perfect
went away.
opportunity for us
Okay.
to upgrade our equipment. How about it?
Oh, this
What
is
are
where
you
we can
talking
make the
about?
plus ones.
You don't know?
Tutorial time.
We didn't have anything like that in our village.
All the more reason then. Come on, let's go.
Hey! You don't need to be so pushy.
That's just how I am. Get used to it. Come on.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. I will be pushy at you now. You have to click through all this, don't you? If I got this mic here, I'm gonna put away my homework. Oh. Oh, that's right. You can dismantle too. And get stuff. We're gonna spend a lot of time in this menu at some point, aren't we?
And that's
I'm
how
probably
it's
gonna
done.
spend a fair amount right
Get it?
now.
Okay.
I suppose.
Maybe at first, sure. You'll eventually learn how to maximize,
It does seem useful.
right? If you plan to continue your crusade. Of course, those who are inadequately prepared for battle probably won't end up on the winning side.
That's certainly true enough. And hey, if it'll make me stronger, I'm sure I'll figure it out. If it'll help me take him down.
A discerning customer.
I forget how the other things are supposed to like get upgraded.
The other things? Enhance. Enhance.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you just have to get to the other. Click to the other thingies. Why did they start with amber as a low-level thing and all this stuff?
I don't know.
It's not a metal. It's a, gosh, it's not even a proper stone. It's more, Residuum?
thing is that then by dismantling a lot of these things, I'm also throwing away a lot of basically cash.
Oh, you dismantle and you're not getting.
Because I can't sell it.
Yeah, that's true. It's balance. Oh.
Sup, CT? I never even got to taking some boots apart.
How many battle boots do you really need?
Not that many. CT Conqueror, thank you so much for the bits.
Whoa, thank you, CT.
Let's just do that. I don't think I do anything in here yet.
I think there'd be an alert if when. Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
she only shows up after the fact
Yeah.
because she tries to get his hat. She tries to flip. They flip her on us, and then they don't. They proceed to not care that she flipped.
I'm still trying
We're
to figure
lucky
out
the
her
snow has
deal.
been white for the past few years.
Why is that lucky?
Not
Snow
when it's
is
gray.
always
That's when
white.
ash falls from the
Wrong.
sky.
In Helives, it isn't always. Depending on the direction
Hey,
of the
you know
wind
you'd love a
and where
video
the
game.
There you go.
volcano goes to,
Ash
volcanic
falls
ash
from
can
the
mix in
sky.
with the snow
Get
and turn
wrecked.
it gray.
There's a volcano nearby?
It's actually
Don't
quite a
make
ways
me
up
wish
north,
this was,
but
you know, a
it's the
Mistborn
biggest
game instead.
volcano
Mistborn
in all
game.
of Midgand.
That would be
Mount
sweet.
Killarouse, it's called, and that's where we
Imagine
mine
the
our
cinematicness
flamestone.
of Allomantic fighting.
Actually, it's the
Mount
It's got a
Mount
nice ring to it.
Kilosaurus.
You ever seen a volcano?
No.
Hilarious.
And I
Oh, baby, are you? Oh.
They still don't just let me out of here, do they? Return to the grounded ship.
Yeah, you have to go back to the ship.
Ridiculous, I can't leave the town.
You have to use the tunnel.
Oh yeah, I know, I have to just keep using the tunnel. I'm gonna be extremely greedy and remind everyone what CT's tipping, the bidding, the cheering. That's what our official Twitch overlords wanted to call it, cheering. You can buy literally free money right now with Twitch Prime and turn your $1 into $5 because they are literally giving away money.
How long is it deal?
It's on for like a week, I think.
Oh dear.
I don't know. You can go right now.
Maybe I should get some free money.
You should probably get some. We can get free money.
Yeah.
well, it looks like we'll get the repairs we need.
Maybe, but that's only half of our problem. Without a proper
You guys
crew,
tell
we'll
me if
wind
the
up
sound's
shipwrecked
messed up.
again.
We don't have time
Yep.
to find one, and we can't hire a ship without permission.
We'll just have to do what we can. But we've seen where my sailing skills get us.
I'm not forcing you to come. I'll do it alone if I have to.
I
do you
wonder
think
if there
about
are
the
any
skit
free
format,
sailors
Kev?
around.
What do I think about what?
The skit format.
I like it. They're turning it more into like they're going more into like the anime, like a little like animated comic almost
Yeah,
instead of just the
panels.
stills
Yeah.
from older games. I like it. Of course, Mrs. Cab is sub to me. Isn't it great?
I do also own the Prime account, so it kind of makes sense. Because I grew up in a small town and we didn't have a bookstore. So I was all about the Amazon.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab these.
All the shinies and sparkles.
Oh, now I remember how this screen works.
I'll end this quickly.
I'll end this quickly, she said. Look at this extra, like, load of damage that's getting dished out right now. I'm seeing triple-digit numbers regularly now.
Not even worth my time. Don't waste my time. They
So
were
are these
nothing.
presumably people?
Those are presumably people that have been turned into fiends. I see no other way to explain the enemies of this game. In fact, many times you'll kill one and they'll show the human body that's left over.
Like, how many towns are really left? We didn't get that far in this game,
Yeah.
so...
So we're early in the game.
Velvet, do the demons you kill turn
There you
back
go.
into humans?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Remember the demon that attacked us near the coast? When it died, it turned back into a human. Every demon I've killed has stayed a demon. So I was just wondering what was different.
Do demons stay demons when they die? But what about Nico and the villagers I killed?
Maybe it's just a case-by-case sort of thing.
Who cares? A corpse is a corpse, whether it's human or demon.
Yeah, I guess being human again doesn't help much if you're already dead.
Exactly. All that matters is that the demons I devour make me stronger. Nothing more.
Suppose that's supposed to be the hidden, well, the hint that I don't know how the end game goes, but presumably they figure out how to reverse the whole thing.
Well, okay, so...
Yo, cash money.
I bet it's not gonna be that, but is there a chance this is evolution? Like,
There's that too.
She's hopeless.
crazy,
Her
mad,
keel's
horrific
busted.
evolution.
It'd be
but
faster to build a
still.
new ship.
Hercule?
You could say she's like a man with a broken back.
And how in blazes did you end up running aground here? I wouldn't think it possible.
If you can't help, that's enough. Go back to town.
What now? Do we try to...
I can't think of anything else. I just hope we have time.
It's a bad situation. It would be faster to build a new ship.
O Empyrean Enomina, hear my prayer.
This doesn't
Blessings
look
and
worrisome.
honor unto thee. This frail flesh a sacrifice to be thy foundation.
Sister.
Churches.
Oh, Oscar! What brings you here?
Are they actually brother and sister, or is this a church
Your
thing?
face!
Sister.
What happened to
I
you?
didn't think about that.
I just that just hit me too.
But they also
I've been
look
summoned
very
back
similar.
to the Abbey, but I thought I'd stop by on my way.
My poor brother. I'm so sorry.
I think they are siblings.
There is pain, but I can still fight.
Both have the green
The
eyes
scar
too.
will serve to
Yeah.
remind me of my inexperience.
Pale, pasty, green-eyed.
An underhanded foe, no doubt.
No. The demon saps her enemy's strength with her left hand and turns it against them. It was a girl with black hair and eyes full of fire.
I've seen a person like
She
that.
poses a threat for even a seasoned praetor.
Or you could say wears
Please,
ridiculous
take care, dear
clothing.
sister.
I mean, presumably they would ask
It
for
was
more
her.
details, but that long of a conversation wouldn't
Teresa.
make sense.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm just...
Understood. I will.
That's like storytelling. It's like you don't want to have the scene where
Worry
they ask
not.
all
a
these
failure
details.
as minor as this is not the end of the world.
To be honest, I came hoping you would cheer me up like that.
Just crazy.
Well,
Sorry.
What's up with the
I
church
do
music?
believe
I mean,
I
I know they're in a
recognize
church,
those
but like it
earrings.
doesn't sound like
Of
church music.
course.
It's like
I
evil
treasure
organ
them
music.
dearly.
It's
Thank
because
you.
they recycled it from previous Tales games.
they suit you just as well as I thought they would.
Sounds like it could come out of Symphonia.
It doesn't it? It really does.
I must take my
What
leave
was
now.
it, a CD or a collection we were listening to? It's like I
We
can't
have
even
the
tell-
soundtrack.
I couldn't even tell which Tales game we were listening to because they all this music kind of is. It's one of the few failings of these games. The music's bland.
Yeah. The music
Lady
of the Tale
Teresa,
series
we've
is
captured a stowaway.
at best.
I wasn't stowing away, you twit. I merely boarded without permission.
Bitch.
You're a collaborator with that demon woman. Where is
She's
she?
never been seen with them.
She actually
Your
was in the
tortures
shot.
are useless against the mighty
Very
Muggy
briefly.
Lou.
It wasn't long enough to make any difference, but
Because I'll spill my guts just fine without him.
the kookiest of kooky spices.
Oh, Kooky Spice.
Although, is there a kookier one? Let's think. She seems pretty kooky at
The
least.
White
right now.
Mage in Graces is kind of kooky. Who's kooky in Vesperia? Not Judith. Is it?
Yeah, I
Or is
mean,
it Raven?
well,
So no one's like
they're
truly
different kinds
kooky.
of kooky.
Because after that, it's Carol.
Yeah, they don't have like the crazy kooky so much. In
Everybody's got a
Vesperia.
little bit of off because Rita's also that way,
Yeah.
and
Did they spread?
Estelle's not her kookiness is inexperience.
They spread the kookiness, so
Yeah.
it wasn't all in one person.
Yeah.
And because of that, there's not, it's just everybody's a little quirky instead of kooky.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because Judith is a little... Believe it or not, fake can be an adjective, not just a noun. She's kind of seems not there at first. Rita's...
There was word from the Abbey. They're holding a public
Focused.
execution for a witch who tried to draw demons into the city.
Is that
Estelle
so?
is oblivious.
Sounds like a real nasty character.
I don't know.
I'd stay away
Carol's
from the city
a
if I were
kid.
you. It's a common tactic for Lady Teresa. Threaten one criminal to draw out their allies.
Are you saying I'm a criminal?
That's why I'm warning you. Lady Teresa's top class, even among exorcist praetors. I wouldn't think badly of you if you fled.
A witch. It has to be Magilou, huh?
It looks like the Abbey is onto us. We'd best assume they've already found the tunnel.
No sense trying to buy a ship now.
Then don't buy one. Steal it.
Steal
We've
a ship
watched
from
Pirates of
Hell
the Caribbean.
Just the two of us.
We have at least one other on
Pirates
our
of
side.
Berseria.
Dial?
He said he can navigate. If he joins forces with us, all the better.
That could
You
be.
just took his tail, man.
But what happens to
woman,
Magilou?
Well, we
He
took his
knows
tail
that's
to
up
let him
the
live.
Abbey.
yeah. Still took his tail. You won't get your tail
Let's
back.
head to Dial's cave.
Sorry, Magilou. Rest in peace.
Are those voices coming through the TV at all? I
They're
don't.
supposed to be coming through both.
They're supposed to be coming from both, but I'm only hearing it through the controller.
I don't know.
How's the kid doing?
Okay, just... Okay. It's a light... I think it's light sleep. It's mostly light sleep for Hannah. I
Okay.
don't know.
It's alright.
You really go all out, don't you?
What do you mean?
Look, you're using Dial, threatening the guild, abandoning Magilou. You see?
I'm not abandoning her. She can take care of herself.
Nothing stops you, does it?
There's a lot I don't understand about Magilou, but I know she won't be killed so
She didn't want to
easily.
be killed. She should have
Besides,
came here
I'm
with
sure
us.
she's already told the Abbey everything she knows about us.
You're probably right.
That means we need an ace up our sleeve. Like a demon they believe to be dead.
All right. One last good sharpening and I'll call this blade done. Do your blades need sharpening too? I'd be happy to take care of it for you if you want.
No thanks.
No, so
I was
yes.
taught never to leave my lifeline in the hands of another.
Come on.
Sure. Sounds like you found a good teacher.
I mean, you
I
could.
don't care if it's
give
me
a
who does it,
blade.
as long as you're keeping them well maintained. Just in case you don't already know, after you sharpen your blades, you should rub them with clove oil and wipe them down with wool.
Yeah, I know. I was taught that too. By the man who killed my brother.
I should probably sharpen the blades. Do we have clove oil?
Are you talking about in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out what we need.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We can't let the kids see the blades. Get at the blades for a while. That'd be bad.
Not even worth my time.
Oh, we got a title. That's just for getting drops. It is for getting.
Remember when titles change your look?
Equipment drop rates.
Obviously, Vesperia is my favorite game.
I want the drop rates. I'm already getting good drops, but I want more. Because the money looks like it's in drops, but so is the enhancing.
Yeah.
Gives.
Do we need to come up with like an alternate soundtrack for when we're playing these games?
What are
No
you two
lizard.
doing back here?
Things didn't work out. We'll lend a hand with your raid.
Awfully presumptuous, aren't you?
I'm a demon. Comes with the territory.
You got me there. Ah, gods. I think that's the first time I've laughed since turning demon. But are you sure? It's suicide, you know.
Maybe not. I have a plan. The exorcists have a hostage they're using to lure me into the city.
Then we can sneak in through the tunnel into the storehouse.
No. I expect they'll have an ambush ready there. So instead, we hit them with a direct frontal assault.
You call that a plan?
No, I call it a feint. As their forces converge on the front, a second group slips in via the tunnel, strikes the docks, and secures a ship. After that, the two groups meet up and we all sail away. And I want you at the helm.
Answer me this, then. Who's making this frontal assault of yours?
I will, naturally.
That works. When?
Tomorrow. Can we rest here until then?
Make yourself at home. Nothing so comfy as a bed of tar.
Velvet? Hey, Velvet? Luffy? You were crying out. Were you having a nightmare?
I was... Oh, Luffy! It was terrible!
Hey, come on, let go of me. I have to go. I have something important to do.
What's
He doesn't have the little angel
Arthur
wick
told
of
me
hair.
to come meet him at the Shrine of Tranquility.
No.
No, Luffy said! No! Listen to me! Artorias is... He's going to...
Are you all right? You were tossing and turning.
I'm fine. It was just a dream. If you don't want to go with me, I understand.
That wouldn't do. How can I repay you if you die?
You are an odd one.
Am I?
What is
I
a
always thought of
repayment
me as
take?
just me.
He's one of those life debt kind of guys.
Velvet. Who's this Artorias?
My target. He killed my brother.
And your sister. Let's be honest. Probably did.
We're ready. Dial should be at the entrance.
Let's get going then.
My name is Velvet. I don't know her last name. You killed my brother.
Her name's in a couple of spots in the early game, I think.
Prepare to die. See, this is good. They're sailing, because when you do revenge and you don't know what to do next, you become a pirate.
Did we get a world map in this game? Or I don't think we actually... We didn't get the sail yet.
I think if there's a map, it was lame. 'Cause I don't remember it being a lot of info, or maybe we didn't get a good map yet.
I don't think anything stupid's gonna happen.
There's activity on the tweeters.
Don't waste my time.
Come on, really?
Sleep well?
Just fine, thanks.
Ready for deployment anytime.
Velvet.
We'll sail together if you live, Velvet. If not, at least I know what to put on your tombstone.
You've got a sharp tongue.
Pepperoni and McDonald's.
I've always been that way.
Did you say
Right
pepperoni
then,
McDonald's?
We're off to attack
Say olives.
Helavies.
You said what to put on your tombstone.
Well, I got the joke. I just...
That reminds me. Where do you think that boy who took the
Pronunciation
compass
gets
ran
worse
off
at
to?
night.
Helavies, I'd imagine. Since Malakim are always tethered to exorcists.
That means we might run into him during our attack.
Are you getting squeamish about killing the boy because you feel indebted to him for healing you?
No. If he gets in the way, I'll take him down. But
But?
I have to remember to thank him first.
Right.
Does that
I
bother
like
you at
this
all?
guy.
Who is he thanking?
No, not
Fluffy
really.
Mm.
I just know that Malakim don't taste very good.
Malakim don't suit your palate? I'll call that a positive.
I think I just burped garlic. That's nice.
You better be ready.
This is the first time we're approaching the gate and there's just nobody there. Really? Get out of here. You have 50 hit points left.
You probably killed a demon the bird. It's just a bird. Or is it a demon bird?
It's apparently a demon bird.
He's a demon bird.
I mean, you know, I love where it's like you build up this entire plot of enemies or demons or evil things, and it's a freaking eagle.
Who
Hi.
goes there?
Hi, I'm
I'm
Nappa,
sure you were expecting
And this
me.
is Rokugaru.
and this is Rokugaru. He was a prisoner. No.
Swords make you
Oh
weak, Vegeta.
my.
Not even worth my time.
Well, that was fun.
That was quite the attack on the entrance.
Almost there. I don't have anything better than that, do I? Oh man. I'm about to get plus 10 when if I win this fight without using
I was
items.
right.
Oh,
It's a trap.
Only 2 people guarding the gate. Are you kidding me?
pathetic. Oh, hi there.
I like how they're all surrounding him and they're just like, huh.
Wow, look who actually showed up to rescue me. Oh, you're more of a softie than I ever gave you credit for, demon lady.
You're here. You're the demon that escaped the island?
What if I am?
You hurt my dear
That was another
Oscar.
game that did the
You will
I'll tell
pay
you
for that.
my name if you yeah.
Slowly.
Lloyd Irving.
Come and face me then, exorcist.
I am honor bound to aid you. Deception!
There's a lot of good Even Lloyd being Lloyd.
Ooh. We need to get that soul back somehow.
Oh, yeah, I see. Was it Mr. Skill or something?
I have more, so I can give one. No strengths or weaknesses.
Deception!
Oh, no, you don't.
Who wants to taste my blade next?
As I hoped.
Ooh, baby. So as long as I get over 3, then I can start doing things.
Hang in there, fella.
Whoa. No casting. Oh, we got him. I should look at actually what my art list is later. I got a pair. You guys are doing just fine. I mean, your clothes are doing just fine considering they started in that state.
But you will regret this soon enough.
Endurance. Now say that
Number 2.
slower. Fire your. No.
You can't finish your own work. Coward.
I won't fall for your taunts. That arm of yours is too dangerous. Besides, to dispose of demon filth, one ought to use an appropriate tool.
Well, I've got tools of my own. Tools of flamestone, sulfur, and oil.
Those will explode.
I mean, the kid's right.
What? Our stores of flamestone!
Kick to the face.
Rokuro!
I'm with you.
Can we call him Rokuru the Rose?
Hey!
Instead of Dis the Rose?
Forgetting someone?
Aw, too bad
What
it's a
are you all
different voice
doing?
actor.
After them!
Lady Teresa, the ships, the port.
Is Roku that
It's all
like,
on fire.
no Roomba? What's
There's
the...
Roomba and Roku. Those are both things.
Orderlies, put out the fires at once!
Roomba's the vacuum.
Roomba's
Right.
the vacuum thing.
Roku's like a box. Right.
That's right. I get 1.5, I guess. How does that break soul count work? Because I used 14, but I only got 0.26 grade. Whatever.
Yeah. Maybe you're not supposed to use as much.
No, I think you're supposed to use them a lot.
Negative graded.
You're right. Maybe I'm not supposed to use them at all.
Move it. We're ready to set sail.
Play the game for
Hey, it's not. No! Oh, we've seen that part already.
Is Tokugaru here?
I won't let you escape! Never!
You gotta wonder who the other kid is.
Spare me your sins.
Then you can pay with your life!
Everybody pauses. Only I beat a block set.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I got it back for the kill. What? Are there traps?
I can't die.
All right, fine.
You going for item hater?
Need it though. needs it more, actually. Oh, I need a magic guard. Right then. Another one, actually.
Can't afford to let it end here.
I was about to give her the claw.
As Exorcist Praetor Teresa, I give you this order. Do it, number 2.
She's not in this
The
fight.
kid's gonna blow himself up!
To think you were a demon!
The crybaby exorcist.
I wasn't trying!
2 praetors. Not looking good.
Knock them back. That's an order. Knock them back, or I'll eat you.
An order?
Now!
Saving her little brother. How did that happen?
Why? Why would they do such a thing to us? We're finished! Helives is no more!
Curse you.
Most of your city is built of stone, guys. You're good.
Such ghastly demons. The Abbey, no. Lord Artorius himself must be informed.
If he doesn't know, he's not doing his job.
Either that or nobody's told him yet. Who would have told him?
He should sense this.
Yo, we got arts.
Heck, he probably put this in motion to do like the 3rd stage of some ritual.
Now they're telling us about power links right before one happens.
I wonder if this information will be of use.
It would seem the Red Sox failed to get a base hit today. Hey!
Well, that turned out better than I expected.
We didn't gif it yet.
We wound up with a little extra.
Extra?
You're holding on to that kid's hand. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
He looks like he'd be a scrumptious midday snack for you.
A snack?
She's just teasing.
No. If that's an order, I accept it.
Should we really be taking this kid along?
His arts will be useful to us. And we can always get rid of him.
Precisely. Malakim are tools. Use them and ditch them. Isn't that right, number 2?
Yes.
Order him to act normally.
What? Huh?
Order him to act normally.
Oh yeah, that always... That's fun when that works. That's right, look at that map.
Oh, playtime.
Our destination is Logris. Set a course.
I'll do what I can. but this vessel really needs a bigger crew. We need to hire more men. Besides, if we keep sailing this way... ...
You seem busy.
We need more hands. We have to set our course and tie down the cargo.
What
and
cargo?
unfurl the sails. Does that not look safe to you?
Sure. As long as it doesn't come loose.
I think you missed the point of the question. I'm good at cutting things, not so good at tying things. It's like an NFL coach.
Oh.
You can cut players all day.
Well, you can tie in the NFL?
Now that was a right old conflagration. Don't think they'll be chasing after us anytime soon. You certainly didn't leave them much of a port, though. I wonder if the town will ever recover.
How much did you tell them?
Left?
I had just started episode
like
2,
worse than Final
Magilou's
Fantasy
Fury,
X.
wherein the beautiful witch is captured and tortured by a demon most cruel!
I'm starting to see why they wanted to execute you.
Huh. What's up, Fluffy?
Velvet! How's our heading?
This is so hard to read.
Just take off those glasses.
You're holding it wrong. It's built to function even if the ship is rolling.
You should keep it in the captain's quarters.
Velvet!
The heading's fine! Kid, what's your name?
Number 2.
Not that. Your real name. Surely you have one. Wanna hold it?
Was he named number 2 because he was Teresa's second
an
Moloch,
order.
or because he was
I'm
the second
asking
Moloch?
you what you want.
Yeah, I know.
So you're ordering me to answer?
Right.
I love things like
you
that.
Molochine would destroy yourselves as long as it was in order, wouldn't you?
That is our purpose.
Titles
really are
and
tools.
things. That's why there'll
In
be
that
in
case,
the book.
keep your mouth shut.
Adomi, Phoenix Herald, Firstborn.
Cannon fire astern! Pirates! That
Yar.
It's got to be Ifrit's pirate crew.
Ifrit.
They've got a bead on us, folks! And in case you hadn't noticed, we aren't really equipped for sea combat!
How are you fighting the opening?
Now they lose a
To
compass.
land, then. We can fight
They already
them
lost
there.
it. Yeah, look at how small this world is. I mean, I'm sure we have plenty to do, it's just small.
Huh. Well, look at that. They really are a bunch of demons. That works in our favor.
You knowingly pick fights with demons? Must have a death wish.
Oh, demons couldn't be
You're
killed
in
by mere
trouble
mortals.
now that we're on
Yeah.
land.
Wipe them out, number 2. That's an order.
Whoa there. We're not the one you'll be fighting.
We have our own demon. I am the dignified one.
It'll be me.
A Moloch?
No, I'm the Reaper.
I think that's Isaac.
I was eating potato chips and you put me straight into combat. Magilou's not even in the fight.
She's holding back.
Where's Scissors?
You have to earn it. You have to want scissors.
No, Megasonic Thrust.
What is this guy?
A Moloch pirate?
A sword, twin blades, paper. No pendulum that I can see.
The paper.
Stop.
Let's go! Hold up! Hurricane! Slow down! Hold up! Let's go! Hurricane! Hold up! Destruction!
I need that.
Hurricane! No! Let's go! Hold up! Hurricane! See this? No escape!
Pirates before an angel in Jason's body?
He counts as human. Because I got the mega claw thing. Agilu, stop just standing there and fight.
Nope.
You passed the
Spice.
test. Join us,
Wow.
Test.
Aren't you the impudent one?
says the demon who torched Televes.
You knew about that?
That
I hope
literally
you
just
realize we're
happened.
doing you a favor. If you'd stayed on that course, you would have smashed right up against the gate of Vortigern.
You know,
You
Vortigern's
guys are
gates
headed
don't
for Midgard,
hold.
aren't
That would
you?
be fine.
That means you're
More
gonna have
team
to
on
go
those
through the
gates.
Narrows up ahead.
Oh,
But the kingdom has a massive
I
fortress
missed a
there
door
built to
team
defend
joke
them,
for an Arthurian
with a
reference.
tremendous gate.
A fortress.
Damn you, Cab.
If this is true, we're in your debt.
We desire to pass
just likes to
through
be
as
in debt.
well, but we lack the strength. I propose we form a partnership.
I'd be a fool to blindly trust the words of a pirate.
Do you really want to see the gate for yourself?
I like how she went
We
from
won't
like
stop
farm
you.
bumpkin to the
We'll
most
even throw
intelligent
you a
person
nice
in this
funeral
party.
if you like.
Being 3 years in a demon prison will do that to you.
Yeah, but she still knows what's going on. What's up with the angel wing slots back there?
Well, something's gonna
So
happen.
what? We're allowed to refuse?
Your business is your business, and ours is ours. There's
He's a
nothing
pirate,
more to
so he
say.
said ours. Ours.
Huh.
So which guy was this at the table?
But first mate, you
Was
can't
it
go
Taliesin?
alone. We'll all come with you.
Let me double check.
You'd
Heck if
only
I can
get in the
remember
way.
anybody's names.
That's Caleb?
Stick to the plan and focus on your duties aboard the
can hear it.
Vaneltia.
You think it's Caleb?
Doesn't sound like him, but
No, Taliesin was
This sounds like-
Mollymuck.
oh,
Let me just look this up. Tales of Berseria. Tales of Tales? No, Tales of...
Tales of Tales.
Full cast, because I need to get to the American voice actors.
Yes.
What is it? Aw. Yeah, Eisen is
Yo.
Taliesin, so that means that's
Yo.
Mollymuck.
Yo, what's his character's name again?
What?
I thought this was number 2.
Oh, ha ha ha. Well, number 2 also seems to fit Lassie Fit's clothes for some reason.
That seems weird.
I don't know why. It just
Tragically, your
does.
favorite witch is neither a sailor.
No argument there.
Is the gate of Vortigern
They've got a fortress and a patrolling fleet. Even
Why
a
did they make a
battleship
gate?
couldn't blast its way through that thing.
Named
Is
after
there
a
no
person
sea
who
route
couldn't
that
build his
avoids
own
the
castle.
Narrows?
There is, so to speak, but it's a long way out into the open sea.
There
We
should be
just end
2
up
dragons under
shipwrecked.
that gate.
I thought the whole point of having a compass and sailors was that we could go out on the open sea.
Sea's not so open.
Sea is less open.
Maybe it's just a giant lake.
Who's the captain if that's the first mate?
Our captain is Eifried, remember? He's in the opening. Or at least we suspect that's him. Eifried's the only person to have escaped. What was the name of the prison? Tintangelo?
The one that we were just at.
Yeah. But
Oh,
he's-
that's right. I'm forgetting to buy meat.
It uses all these names.
Oh, we can buy all the meat.
Do you
I don't want to buy that much, but it's letting me buy that much.
buy all the meat?
Don't have weapons for Laffy yet. He does have some amber boots. He's got himself an earth ring. That's good to know that there's an earth ring. I think I'm good at the moment. Use one of those.
Bows.
The paper. I don't have that many bombs, bronze scraps.
Oh, there you go.
Where's he at? I gotta talk to this guy.
And what are you folks planning anyway?
Like I said, we're getting through that gate. If you're not helping us, then the
Is it possible to get through?
If the first mate says he'll do it, he'll do it.
You sure put a lot of faith in him. He's a Moloch, isn't he?
That doesn't matter. He's got the captain's blessing, and that's enough for us.
Couldn't you ignore
just
the
makes this
narrows
more
and
interesting.
just sail around?
Not now. We lost both our compass and several of our crew in an earlier attack.
Compass?
Huh.
But in the end, we're pirates. If someone blocks our way, we can't just fall back.
And that's what makes a pirate, huh? The pirates share our goal. I don't think we have any choice but to band together.
True enough. If forward lies destruction and backward lies doom, sideways is your only option.
You could twirl
And
upwards
yet
towards
you
tomorrow.
Don't feel like helping out.
I sure don't.
That Moloch isn't all he seems. Who knows what's up his sleeves?
The
Arms.
kid's a Moloch too. Hey boy, you sense anything?
We both have ulterior motives. In any case, let's go after him.
I know you probably won't listen to me, but you shouldn't get involved with Ifrit's pirates. Ifrit is the fiercest, most villainous pirate in all the seas. Every sailor trembles at his name.
For a demon, you're pretty wimpy.
Demon or not, scary is scary.
So
I mean,
this
he's right.
Ifrit is that tough?
You bet. Rumor has it he's an unrepentant troublemaker and is as strong as an ogre. His gang are all fearless, wild rogues. They've turned the tables on the Royal Navy time and time again. And best of all is their ship, the Von Eltia. She's a legend that's traveled to
And
distant
he's
lands
one
across
of the
the
4
sea.
big generals or something.
Sounds like I'd get along with them just fine.
Yeah.
You seem to know an awful lot about them yourself.
So
Well, it's
he's
just
Raven?
that every sailor dreams of being as wild and
Oh,
free
Raven
as
is
Ifrit
fun
and his
though, and
pirate
subtle.
Well, we don't know who he is yet.
Hey, I can dream,
He might.
can't I?
He might be fun and
Demon or
subtle.
human or even
You
lizard,
know, I'm
we all
guessing
got our
no.
fantasies.
He's probably fun and bombastic. What's the is that the opposite of subtle?
Not exactly. It's not in direct opposition, I guess you could say. Excuse me. Sorry. Who's even listening? Excuse me again.
I'm gonna have to put that on later.
So you take off the main clothes, but you put on as many accessories as possible. That's how you
Yes.
play the game.
I feel like she needs a better outfit though. Like,
Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
it
look,
doesn't work.
as a straight guy, I love looking at her boobs all the time, but I feel dirty.
You know, it's uncomfortable. That is uncomfortable. I don't care if she's a demon.
Well, that's true, because, like, it's under boob that's hanging out, too.
Yeah, that's not comfortable. I mean, I know she can't feel certain things, but if she can't feel it, then
I'll just
why
straight
wear
up say it. Is it because she's too flat?
She's not flat.
You're right, she's not.
Look, I mean, look.
It's like an illusion of other things around it.
Don't waste my time.
Come on, really?
Oh yeah, Laffy's here. I'm glad we explored over here. Whoa, what?
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Fight the levers.
Sorry to cut you down.
Oh, you're not. How many of these guys are in this room? Oh, it's on
You won't
circle.
get any pity or compassion from me.
I hate the art system in this game, by the way.
Yeah, the
Symphonia to Zillia, I think, had the art system that was good. The last two games have had... Actually, no, even Zesteria had an art system where you would push a ramp. Had that, didn't it? Where it was like the old...
There's another one that did this. Who else did this? Was it Berseria or not?
The claw and mash strat seems to work pretty well for normal enemies, honestly.
Huh.
I did go into that corner, didn't I?
What? I feel like you explored this space.
Did I go into this corner? I thought I did. I completely missed when I left this corner of the map. I totally came in here. Because I got all the stuff that was in there. I completely missed making the turn. Like, I thought I was still looking around this room. Either that or I left the room normally and then I just stopped paying attention for a second. Get Eisen in the party.
So, you've chosen to trust a pirate?
Not for a second. But if you're prepared to lend us the use of your ship and crew until we reach the capital, we'll help you.
I'll agree to those terms. But there's something I should tell you first.
I'm cursed. I'm Two-Face.
I bring ill fortune to all those around me. The Reaper's curse. I could flip this coin 1,000 times and still land on tails. Trying to get through the fort cost the lives of 5 good sailors. If you join up with me, I can't guarantee your safety.
Why would you go out of your way to warn us?
Even demons don't want to meet an unfair death, right? If you still want to come with me, just know the risks.
Works for me. I land on tails, I'll flip it to heads on my own.
That's so anime.
Your name?
Velvet. This is number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
I'm Rokuro. A pleasure.
Aizen.
You've got a plan of attack, I'm sure. Let's hear it.
To put it bluntly, Vortigern is impregnable. It won't fall to an attack whether by sea or by land.
So, no plan?
Wait, what about both at once?
Exactly. First, we send in the Von Eltia to draw their fleet out of the Narrows. Then we slip inside and open the sea gate ourselves. The Von Eltia will then break away and rush back into the channel. We'll climb aboard and push through.
One slip and we're all as good as dead.
Then don't slip and we're not dead.
Yo, what's up, Ogla?
The plan is
How'd the
already
hundo
in
go?
motion. Let's move. This cave leads to the fortress.
Thanks. Go ahead and like get that stuff. I saw the chess game did not treat you well. That's right, we gotta give this guy clothes. He's a pirate, right? There. Oh, I missed the PB by 2 minutes. Latin Lamellus always hates everybody. Get sub 2. If I actually have time, I'd probably do races for that. You're Aizen?
You better be ready.
Oh, that was the run then when you forgot the Lost Woods heart. I hope the sound's actually okay. Somebody please tell me if the sound is all sorts of screwed up. Little loud?
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Lower it a little bit. Yeah, we got a bag. Yeah, combat was definitely loud. I lowered it in the room too. The funny thing is, only going by your question, the answer is almost both. The fact that I'm teaming up with demons makes this decidedly not Zesteria. Otherwise, everything you said could have been Zesteria. This is Berseria, I don't know how they pronounce it. So far they're playing up an over-the-top church and people that have been branded demons and actually do have some sort of evil-looking source of power, but they're actually quite human in terms of their nature. Like our ships, the guy basically manning the ship is a lizardman. Now it's too quiet. This is gonna be one of those games where it just gets too soft and sometimes too loud other times. All right, pumped it back up a bit. Zesteria, you definitely had like almost a fusion system working for the game. I don't have other boots yet. You're the only one who had something worth mastering. Okay, here's hoping then. Was this another?
Look at all these vines.
I'm carrying some flint. Just burn through it.
Do you really think this is a good place for us to start a fire?
Normally, no. But we're also demons in Malakim. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not exactly normal ourselves.
Yeah, I guess I'm going this way. I like the Tales games. I do agree that a lot of them have, and they have like 5 endings, and they keep going, and they need to stop. Oh man, which way do I go? Let's see what's over here through the wall of enemies.
Here I come.
Wow, this really is a wall of enemies. So far in this game, the main character seems to be pretty OP. Come on. As long as the main character is like constantly killing things, she's okay. The problem is if she doesn't constantly kill things and you use the OP move, she is underpowered the rest of the fight. Oh man, Grace's is actually my least favorite Tales game. Although, admittedly, a lot of that is because the main character's voice acting is just ridiculously dull. There's some good characters in that series, like the great philosopher M. Caesar. That's you. Berseria I did not like. See, we're getting to a Final Fantasy discussion here already. That's not a bad thing though. Okay. I'm actually not killing things fast enough.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Well, I hope there was nothing important through that other passageway I didn't go down just now. Man, Berseria is so good. Gotta see what's the other way. What am I missing? Symphonia was the first one I ever played. Tales of the Abyss was actually pretty good. My biggest problem with it was loading times on the PS2. And then again, it was a game that had like 5 endings. Berseria, I think, had some deal with like Microsoft that for a really long time it would just be tied to at least Xbox consoles. Now, Microsoft could very easily move it to PC from there, given that they're Microsoft, but yeah. One of these. There's a shop. There's like a million of these like cliffs I've gotten to and not been able to cross. There's one in the very first area of the game and it's bothering me. Grace's F was met. Zillia 1, I think, is actually really high on my list plot-wise. Like, it had enough of the right level of gameplay. Like, I miss a lot of the overworld features. Like, it feels like every RPG these days doesn't remember how overworlds work. But Zillia was... It was more fun than 13 running down the corridor between places. There were actual towns to interact in. Zillia 1 was a really good game.
The kid's awfully quiet. You think maybe there's something wrong with him?
Number 2's always that way.
I'm gonna catch you guys up on it.
Calling him by a number is cruel.
That's her dead brother.
What's Rokuro mean?
Well, son number 6, technically.
Same thing then.
Not even remotely.
Big Moth is like the first really hard boss in Zillia 1. That's where my speed attempt stopped.
You alright, kid?
Why didn't you say something? If Eisen hadn't noticed in time, you'd be dead.
Because you ordered me to keep my mouth shut.
That's not what I meant! Why? Why would you do that?
Whoa, take it easy, Velvet.
Let me guess, kid. You were bound by an exorcist? I thought as much. The boy's will has been sealed away. Malakim have individual personalities, just like humans. But exorcists have developed methods to seal those personalities away, so they can use Malakim as uncomplaining tools.
Will he always be like this?
Can't say. I've never seen one escape the exorcist before.
She sort of has. And the thing is, like, right now it says Moloch number 2. Then you check fashion, and it's like, yeah.
Listen, kid. If you're ever in trouble, speak up.
There's a skit. Wow, I got stunned. I'm getting owned. I'm really getting owned.
See this? Hurricane wide open! Hurricane!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
You said exorcists bind Malakim's free will.
Yeah. We've lived in this land a long time, and we're our own folk, just like humans. Only a small portion of humans, those with strong resonance, like the exorcists, were able to perceive
There's a lot
our
of talk of
existence.
stuff that's like Zestiria in
The
this
Advent
game.
changed that.
Now Malakim can be seen by ordinary people. We're being robbed of our free will and made into obedient tools. Humans praise Artorias for providing a miraculous new weapon against demons, but Malakim aren't mere objects.
Malakim aren't things?
They are. As far as Artorias is concerned, Malakim, demons,
have
and
Amelia
humans
figurine.
are all nothing more than tools. Everything in service to his utopia of reason. That's all anyone is to him. Even my brother.
Arturius is like the head of the church, who was actually her brother-in-law. And Velvet's sworn goal at this point in the game is to go and kill him. So this is that screen from the other side. Oh, I haven't played Dark Souls. I think, from what I've heard, the Zestiria movie, the anime, implies that this game is in the same world as Zestiria, which actually makes a lot of sense given the way enemies are supposedly, you know, created in this world. Yo. One thing right now is like I am can't see the rest of my party like at all. So I'm kind of like trusting in the game to not kill the rest of my party.
Cut down anyone in my way.
Yo. And on the one hand I should see what some of these other titles do for people, and on the other I really like that I have a title that increases drop rates. It's like Money Up. Grade in this game is also used to, if you played Vesperia or Final Fantasy IX and you know how the skill system on equipment works, this game has a very similar system for some skills. Closer to Vesperia, really, in terms of effect, but it's the same damn thing. They use grade as your AP towards it. So in theory, the more fights I get into and the more grade I get, the better I'll get my equipment leveled, or at least I'll learn the skills from them so I can move on to better items. Yo, a cat chest. You need those things to open cat's chests.
Looks like you want to die.
I just want to hit the siege because that'll give me the lightning
We're
thing.
finished here. Let's go.
So that master skill at the top, you get that as a permanent skill if that little red meter on the top right fills up, and that gets filled up by your grade. So there you go. Someone actually only needs 2 grades, so I should get into these fights. Cats also have fish biting their tails, which is probably something in a previous game that I've never paid attention to. Sometimes when you open those, you actually get things to wear as fashion items. Good.
Come on, really?
Otherwise, I'm not sure how arts get learned. As far as I can tell, it's just level. Why are they making such a big deal? Like, when there were rocks in the early game and you couldn't get through them, it made sense. Like these, like the first time you see plants, it's like, oh, let's burn through them. Oh, yeah, seems like a good idea. So unless they're gonna like take that ability away at some point, why? What's the game design here? Like, there's a lot of aspects of this game I actually do like story-wise, but I feel like so far, I mean, the characters are likable, which is better than Berseria. I mean, there's something going on here, but I don't know. It's like I'm with. Berseria's combat I felt was also really weak.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Huh. What'll it take to make you go all out?
Amber bracelet. Where's that? Hey. Nothing else for him to wear, though. But yeah, like once he masters this, I'll put on the other one. Yeah, I know it doesn't gate anyway unless they take it away later, which is... Sparkle. Amber fragment's good for equipment. Oh, there's a cat's guy. That's why it's a shop. Oh, he's a turtle guy. I'm sorry.
Turtles! Turtles!
Are you a turtle demon or something?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm the white turtles. Sorry about spooking you, Zol.
If you're not a demon, then perhaps you're a Moloch.
Nope. I'm just a plain old Turtles. Nothing more and nothing less. I'm sure you guys have lots of questions about me, but for now, I'd appreciate it if you could hold off on them.
Right. Sure, if you insist.
Much obliged.
The Turtles are traveling merchants of considerable savvy. Their services could be quite useful for members of the underworld like us.
You don't say. Sounds handy.
You betcha. And at old White Turtle shop, we believe the customer's smile is what matters most. That being said, this being where it is, my prices unfortunately might be a little on the high.
Oh no, you're going to give us a bargain.
I'd love to do that, C's. But when you do's business out in remote areas like this, the costs add up and, well...
You're just taking advantage of the situation.
I can't entirely deny that, but...
Then that settles it. You'll do business with us at market prices, and that's final.
We should seal the deal with a smile, too, since it matters so much to him. Like this.
Much obliged.
Anything here I have 0 of? No. Might as well top that off. Yeah. He is a mage. I do want that stuff to go up. The amber fragment. I have some of the other stuff. Alright. Just the way, like, stuff just keeps coming out. Cool. What does that do?
You sure know how to drive a hard bargain, Velvet.
What else was I supposed to do? Would you rather I devoured him and swiped all his stuff?
You're more frightening than the Reaper.
Still, that Turtles was an interesting guy.
It's a big world, kid. A lot of strange folks out there.
So I'm discovering.
We just need to get that
You
collar
probably
off
took
him.
one look at us and thought the very same thing.
A demon, a Moloch, and a Reaper. We've got it all.
Ain't that the truth?
No humans. That's what kind of bugged me about the last game.
What are turtles, anyway?
Some sort of turtle men.
Yeah, but what are they?
They are what they are. All you need to know is that they're good at peddling things.
They're probably just called turtles because they wear all those sea turtle shells on their backs. After all, Rokuro means sixth son, and that's what I am.
I was Teresa's second tethered Malakim. So I was number 2.
That's a title, not a name.
Huh?
Would someone just give the kid a name already?
A name? For me?
Is this like the other side again of something? And but there's a chest here, so I'm gonna go open it. Warp point. Cash money. Actually, yeah, that was the one. It's one. Right. Berseria and this game seem to have this pattern where if you do one hit on an enemy that does like extra damage, like if you used fire on a snowman, then everything you do for the rest of the combo does extra damage. It's kind of like, it's like, nah, right? This is the far superior weapon, but he needs to. I want to get those skills. I want to go to the road. Alright, let's keep it going. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me fight everything, but at the same time, this is a casual RPG playthrough. Everyone knows the proper way to deal with enemies, deal with grinding requirements is to just fight everything.
Come on, really?
Getting, what is comfrey grass? It sounds like I should be getting comfy grass. This is just here to blind me a little bit in hopes I miss that there's a treasure chest sitting here. That's the same as what he already has. Oh yeah, I like the combat in these games. I really do.
On to battle.
Yeah, like, there's some Tales games where it feels like you're actually making meaningful decisions in combat. Oh my goodness.
Victory is ours.
Looks like Ifrid's first mate has a strange
You
superstition.
could always play a mage.
It's just a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking, that's not the Reaper on the back. It's an image of the Demon King, Daus.
Where have I heard that name before?
Martel the goddess, and Daus the demon king. The Book of Ragnarok, chapter 765. The Battle of Yggdrasil.
It's an earlier Tales game.
You're awfully well read. The coin was dug up from some ancient ruins in another land. They called the place Carlin long ago. It's made from soft, ordinary gold, but they had some process to harden the metal and make it resistant to scratches.
Wow, that's a rather rare find then.
Do you like to read books?
Teresa's chamber was full of them, so I spent a lot of time reading. Ragnarok is a record of battles from the Age of Myth. I've read it several times now.
It's kind of weird to think that this would be
like
the same world as that game.
Where did you get it?
It's a long story.
Never mind then.
So, were you deciding something with that coin toss?
Not anything I can talk about yet.
Oh, I'm sorry for prying.
Might have to cut it at the next save point. Wall masters?
Your style is really unique.
Come on.
There's no guard. Do we just go in?
Wait. This isn't what I expected.
There's a barrier over it?
They changed the security.
You weren't kidding, were you? That scorpion and this barrier, all part of your curse.
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
What scorpion?
A direct assault would be a bad idea. What's the plan?
Down the cliff, there should be an entrance used during the fortress's construction. We'll check that.
You did your research.
I had to, didn't I?
Sometimes the sparkle is hard to see. I was saying this yesterday too, don't you love that RPG characters could just like run along cliffs and not care at all?
Is that the way in?
This one's actually guarded.
Which means there's no barrier. Let's move, everyone.
Stop. Those guards are...
Careful! They're not what they seem!
Transformed into demons!
What kind of curse is this, Aizen?
Didn't I?
That was easy. The plot
Wouldn't
enemies
expect
were
these
easier to
guards
kill than the
carry
actual
demon
enemies.
blight. Is this your curse again?
Probably.
If I'd charged in, that might have turned ugly. Thank you for stopping me.
Don't thank me. He's the one who noticed the danger.
In that case, I'll be counting on you to keep watch. After all, we've got a Reaper with us. Who knows what else we'll find.
Huh?
She's saying it's all right to talk.
Understood. Keeping watch.
Thanks, Laffy. I love how, like, there's immediately, like, one extra thing that comes in right when I'm going through the rest of the confirmation screen. And then I never get to see what it said. Morning, you two. I am gonna save here, though. I think I hear a tiny cab starting to wake up. Alright. Yeah, he's fine. I got like 2 hours in on this. I'm gonna stop that. Yeah, we'll get more casual tales in over the next few weeks because I do want to conquer this game. Get out of here. Let me at least make sure Yeah. Go check out Off. We'll be back with more of this later.